Good evening, and welcome to a very special edition of P&J Flesh. My name's Jeffery Horne, the co-host, and here is Peter Scott, the founder and co-host of P&J Productions.
That is correct.
Now, this is a very special edition because it's on a Tuesday night instead of a Saturday night. And so, Peter, a P&J Flesh on a Tuesday, that's a bit unusual, isn't it? What's the meaning of it?
Well, the meaning of it really is that usually it's not really applicable. So thanks to a combination of you being off the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and me being off the week, meant that was perfect alignment for such an occasion that we could have a December Flesh, which was not originally planned.
It certainly wasn't planned, but obviously the stars aligned for it to make it happen, and it's a good job, really.
Yeah, I thought it would be nice to get one in and enjoy a large sausage batter today as well at Carver's Fish and Chip Shop at Ashby.
Endorsement for Carver's Fish and Chip Shop in Ashby, Scunthorpe, which is absolutely fine fish and chips, food, and other items on the menu which you may enjoy.
Yeah, and even Mother's now convinced she likes the battered sausage as a change to the usual lunchtime special.
I agree.
With the Irish curry sauce.
And of course, the Irish curry sauce and the battered sausage go well together.
Oh God, it was absolute taste sensation. Well cooked. You don't even. I don't mean to sound absolutely crackers, but you don't even really notice the batter.
No, you don't. The batter's quite thin around the coating, and then the sausage plays the main part.
Well, yeah, I mean it's just absolutely lovely. I mean, I haven't had battered sausage for a long time, but it would be nice, I think, to have it for me to have with a moderate sized haddock, a large battered sausage, and maybe a portion of chips for me and Mother to share, because otherwise the chips itself, for me, especially when you have some snack by me 4 hours later, it's just too much.
Yes, I agree.
It's too much to swallow.
So keeping back on track, I mean, a Tuesday Flesh. I mean, we've already watched The Boat Trip, an excellent film.
Oh, brilliant! And it is not stereotypical. It is not. What's the word for it? It was called. Was it cliched?
Cliched.
And Roger Muller. I think, but from what I could see, from the late Roger Moore's excellent performance, along with cameos by Will Ferrell and Jonah Hill, and of course Cuba Gooding Jr. And that lasso looked like from Pussycat Dolls, but it's not her.
Yeah, somebody Sanchez.
Yeah, who played the dance instructor on the choreographer on the boat. I think Roger Moore looked like it was at the point of his career where he didn't give a fuck what he did. He just loved working, and I think he looked like he enjoyed the experience.
Yeah, he played it straight as well, not for fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think he played it straight, but obviously as a outwardly gay man, but he didn't like over sugar it. And I personally think he hated it, but he's a bloody good actor, which he was anyway. But I think he played it pretty well, and I think he loved it. But he wasn't taking himself seriously. But back to the Flesh, yes.
Back to the Flesh. We bought 4 beers. 5 beers each. The first one was the. Which was
the first one? Oh, for fuck's sake! The first one was the craft Siren Craft Brew,
Chocolate.
Marshmallow Mountain.
The Marshmallow Mountain, yes, that was excellent.
I would prefer that to Guinness.
Yeah. The second one was the tarty lime.
But it wasn't that tarty, was it?
No, it's quite pleasant.
It was a pleasant, like a lime meringue pie in a glass.
Mm.
That was by Siren Craft Brewer. No, what do they call it now? Palermo grapefruit and lime sour gozi, whatever it is, GOSE. The next one we're going to have is the 102 by Brewdog. And this one is which I recommended. There's actually two versions of this. Is
it?
Yeah, there's one which is, I think it's a green tin.
Green tin?
Yeah, it's I think it's slightly stronger.
Right, so that's the premium version.
Yeah, that's like 7% or something. Not as strong as that one I saw at Tesco Goole, 11%. One of their porters or stouts, whatever it was. But I think the next one we'll try will be that sticky toffee pudding.
I agree, yeah.
And another unknown, and then two that we know, or maybe I don't know.
Elvis juice and neck oil.
Well, Necco is part of the course, because that to me reminds me of Lilt, alcoholic Lilt, but
yes,
it has that Lilt. Yeah, there's the beer.
And then obviously about the neck oil was endorsed by Kent Outdoors when he went for camps.
I do like the only one that I'm not over keen on, because for me it tasted too much like Ribena, and that was Cosmic Drop by Beavertown. It was too much like an alcoholic version of Ribena. There was no you waited for the and there's the beer moment. It never arrived. So for me, you might as well just suck Ribena. It's like ginger ale, like Gusher likes. It's just like Krabby's ginger ale. I think Koppenberg do one as well. It's just like ginger ale, but she prefers Fentimann's ginger ale, which is non-alcoholic. In fact, there's very little difference between the two, except one will get you pissed, other than won't. So it's like, why have an alcoholic version just to get pissed when you can have a non-alcoholic version that does the job just as good? So Cosmic Drop for me by Beavertown is, there's one I wouldn't mind trying from Brewdog, and that's that Hazy Jane. I know Blot's tried some. There's a few of Brewdog that I won't mind trying. But maybe some by Northern Monk as well. Or Full Circle Brewery. Or Salt. Saltaire Brewery. It's not shortened now to Salt. That Surge, I think they call it. SERGE. That's quite passable.
Yeah.
But upon my family, some of these, especially the stouts and the porters, they're like
68%.
Well, no, there's some even stronger, like 8.5%, 9%. There's one 11%. One at Tesco. I had to take a picture of one at Tesco's. Fucking 11%.
I had one of Durham Brewery years ago, 14 years ago, which I had in Newcastle. It was 9.5%. Durham Brewery. But I've had that once, and that nearly blew me head off.
Oh, so that grapefruit juice that grapefruit ale that I got from probably Asda or Tesco. It was a Sunday, so obviously I've got to be careful because I'm next week, but last week where I'll be taking on a month. Well, not next week. They haven't said anything yet, but there's a good chance you're probably working late Tuesday, said Tuesday morning, because it's the pack up what storage for, so they've got stuff at New Year when they open up again. But they haven't said anything yet. Hopefully they won't. But I remember the Sunday evening. I didn't look at the ABV, which was a big mistake. It was from like 8.5% when I just thought, oh, this is grapefruit. It should be quite refreshing, but quite sour. But it wasn't refreshing. It felt heavy in the taste.
Very heavy.
Very heavy. And then I went, well, this is a bit odd. It's usually
pleasant
and refreshing, a bit tarty, a bit sour, but not tarty and heavy duty. So when I looked at the ABV, I went, oh, for fuck's sake. So I didn't enjoy it, and then being conscious of what time I had to be in the morning, I decided to, best thing was, stick the rest of it down with the sink.
Half a can, is it?
Oh, so, yeah, half a can at least. It wasn't pleasant. It was too heavy. It was grapefruity, yeah, but it was just too heavy. Where rather than being like that, that lime and grapefruit and lime sour by Sour and Craft Brew. Now that was light and refreshing, very pleasant. You could suck that and enjoy it. But that grapefruit one, I don't know what make it was. But that ended up going down that fucking drain.
So what's the next film on the agenda? Because the night is still young.
There.
You mentioned before about having a couple of slasher films like Sleepaway Camp.
Well, I think will be a slasher theme. I think for the majority. I think the next one will be. Well, I'll give you a clue.
Oh, right. This is give us a clue time.
Okay. Benny U. Murdoch.
Bum
Productions. And they nearly made it, as far as I can tell. Trials and tribulations of Eskimo.
Yeah, brilliant. Excellent choice, that. That's a snapshot of early 70s London.
Yeah, before all the boat people took over and the Allah Akbars.
Oh.
The really nasty ones. I'm sure the few peaceful ones, like, they're no problem, like, but London, when you could park on the streets, there's not single the woolly lines everywhere.
You'd have to pay a fortune for a permit with no guarantee of even parking there.
Well, the thing is, if I, because Gusher kind of likes those. There was that Roman accent in Man vs. Baby on Netflix. Really good. Robert Bathurst. There's quite a few people who know in it. And his house sits in this gorgeous, massive penthouse with views of it, River Thames. Oh, it's actually the studio, most of it. But I said, well, if we were lucky enough, I don't think I personally would have a car in London. If I did, I'll make sure that it's on a road straight onto the main road out. But if need be, I would probably buy a garage in Bournemouth, leave the car there and just get it when I need it.
Yeah.
Because around London, I wouldn't even bother with a car.
Yeah, it was trains, taxis, walking.
You got underground, overground, you've got, trains, taxis.
You can get anywhere you want.
Yeah, you can get your shopping delivered.
Without being in the traffic jam for a queue and for 45 minutes wait for the traffic lights every 2 seconds.
But I probably would have, but I would make sure that the route, like say to come up north, but for me, I think somewhere around Bournemouth would be nice. You could go to like St Albans or Elstree or Potter's Bar or that village Aldenham where Timothy nearly got married.
Mm.
Some of that Aldenham is lovely. So some of that Aldenham would be nice because you're kind of rural. You're not far from Bournemouth to your big shop, and I'm sure there'll be a bus there and all that. But that would be best way for me is you're just far out of London. Be out of the hassle. Right. Enough of the yapping. On with the filming and then on to the wingman. Oh man.